Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a spring bride look for you guys. So we're going to start off by using our Olay Ultimate Hydration Essence Mist. This is a calming mist. Then we're going to move on to our Herla Beauty Moisturizer. This is a daytime moisturizer that I've been loving to use from this company. We want to make sure that our skin is looking really hydrated for this look. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our Liquid Gold Argan Oil from Ameera. And we're just going to mix them into the skin really well. We want to make sure that we have a really good base to start with. Then we're going to move on to our Masqueology 24 karat gold eye cream. I love using this eye cream at night and also before any makeup looks. It makes you look very rested and awake. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to our Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. As you guys know, if you've been following along with me for a while, this is one of my favorite primers in the world. Then we're going to go ahead and color correct using our Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage. This is from their new collection. I'm just going to use this to color correct under my eyes a little bit before we go ahead and move on to the rest of our base. I've been liking to use this little cocktail of concealers before I put on my foundation. It requires less foundation usage. Then we're going to go on to my faithful NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I love using this concealer. It's everything. I like to use it as a foundation, especially for church on Sundays. Like I said, so you don't have to use as much foundation. We're just going to go ahead and blend that in really well. You typically don't need more than one layer. Now we're going to go in with our Hailey's Beauty Replay Foundation Stick in 6.5. They also have the regular liquid foundation and the Replay, but I really like using the foundation stick. It's just so easy and I love to travel with it. It is a hydrating foundation, so we're going to make sure that our face isn't dried out by the end of this look. Then we're going to go ahead with our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand and pack that on top. And I've been liking to blend this out using the Hailey's Beauty Revive Concealer. They make a really good combo together. It just gives a very natural finish. I like to use my Sigma Beauty Brush to go ahead and buff this out. I use a patting motion as to not just, get it everywhere. I feel like this really gets you the best coverage if you pat and then blend. Then we're going to move on to our WetnWild contour stick. This is in the shade Call Me Maple. I love this contour stick. As you can see, it's almost out, but I love it because it's like the perfect shade for contour and it's really easy to blend. I like to use my brush and then go back with the Beauty Blender to buff this out. It just provides like a very airbrush finish for me instead of just using the Beauty Blender at first. Now we're going to go ahead and set our face using the Hailey's Beauty Loose Setting Powder. I love this setting powder. Love this setting powder. It's so nice on, and it is very similar to the Laura Mercier setting powder. If any of you guys have used that, I would definitely recommend this, and it is a lot less from a price standpoint as well. So I normally bake and then I take the bottom half off just so my face won't dry out. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to this fabulous package that I was sent from Charlotte Tilbury. Thank you so much, Charlotte Tilbury. I cannot wait to use this. She sent me her wonderful new Icon collection. This is the Icon palette. I mixed a couple of the shades. She's all categorized them by their date night, by Diva Eye, I believe, and Day Eyes. So I mixed it up because we wanted a really soft bridal look, but still kind of like a light daytime smoky eye is what I was going for. So I'm just starting by packing on this shade. This is actually from the Too Faced palette. This isn't even from this palette, but I just love starting out with the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette as a transition. So I'm just using a patting motion just to kind of absorb a little bit of that concealer before I go ahead and start transitioning into the Icon palette. These shades were so creamy and so easy to blend. I mean, literally you couldn't even put on enough because they just melted into your eye like butter. I like to pack on and then blend, kind of like place and then blend, just so that you can always ensure that you have control over the eye look and you don't have to take any away. These golds, I didn't even need to use a brush. I just used my finger. They're just so soft and creamy. I can't say it enough. I'm just going to buff this brown into the gold. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use my MakeupForever Diamond Powder. This is a powder that I use for so many looks. It just gives that extra level of just pop. This is their Diamond Powder in 2. And for lashes, we're going to go ahead and use our Huda Beauty lashes, and these are in Farrah. I love these. I felt like these paired really well with this palette because it was like that supermodel look. Then we're going to go ahead in with our CoverGirl Full Spectrum. I've been using these bronzers. I really like the shade that I'm using now. I actually can use it as an all over shade. And then I take the darker shade and use it to contour. But these are very easy to blend with. I love using them. Now we're going to use our Catrice Cosmetics 3D Glow. This is actually supposed to be a highlighter, but I like using it as a base for my blush. And I like to put my e.l.f. blush on top of it. It just gives that really natural pinky glow. Then we're going to spray our brush to prep for our highlighter. And today we're going to be using our Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. Of course, I think this is a universal highlighter for everyone. We're going to adjust our hair to fit our tiara. Then we're going to go ahead and use our Fenty Beauty Body Lava in Trophy Wife. I've had this now for about 2 or 3 weeks and I'm obsessed. You just can't even put on enough, even though it looks like it's very shiny on camera. It's more natural and dewy looking in real life. You can put it all over your body. I've even used it as a base underneath my foundation, which I loved. Then we're going to go ahead on to our Latex Love. These are the glosses that Charlotte Tilbury sent over. I am wearing the shade Belle de Soir. They're very pigmented glosses, so you don't have to really wear a lip liner or anything with them, which I quickly figured out. And that completes the rest of our spring bridal look. I hope that this is able to be a source of inspiration for any upcoming spring brides this spring. I cannot wait to see you guys' inspired looks on Instagram. Please don't feel afraid to drop me a comment below. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Love you.